Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros.
2016 Houston Astros.
David Boucher will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
David Boucher.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, big guy. All right, come on now. Hey, come on, guys.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Number 7 is there, and he'll bring this one in. David Boucher will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
David Boucher.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. David Boucher will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, your pitch. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Reddick is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control of the whole.
And now your 2016 Houston.
David Boucher will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
David Boucher.
Oh, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. And he'll kick off the home third with a home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
David Boucher will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now.
David Boucher.
Get a 5, David. Hey, here we go. There we got 2.
Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled back.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Hey, take a risk like you can. Here you go, baby.
Let's bring him over, partner. Let's go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. David Boucher will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. David Boucher will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, we got 2.
Come on, let's go. Let's go now. One time.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Hey, see you.
1-1 on the way.
Come on now.
And this is hit well towards the hole.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, get his stuff right here. Let's go.
Hey,
Go,
first and one
David!
now. Hey, clutch up here. Get a strikeout.
Let's go!
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Butler will make the... And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. David Boucher will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
David Boucher will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
David Boucher.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Come on, guys. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 18.
David Boucher will dig in. He singled his last time around.
David Boucher.
Hey, get ahead of him right here. Hey, two-way now. Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's go, Stro.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive the seat. Here you go, baby.
Now the 1-0.
Have a good rip up there, huh?
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Come on, guys. You're doing no better. Come on.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. David Boucher will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Your turn now. No one better. Hey, your turn right there. He's on the rope. Let's go. Drive him in.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail 5-2. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the second of four between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros.
Leading off for the Astros.
David Boucher will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Get your pitch.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. And oh, it ties up Reyes. David Boucher will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
David Boucher.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go. Here we go. One time, like a big dog.
First pitch coming. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
David Boucher will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Get ahead right here. Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning. David Boucher will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
Afternoon baseball now from the newest American League stadium in baseball, Minute Maid Park here in Houston. David Boucher will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, come on, guys. Here we go, here we go. No one down here.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Number 45 is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
David Boucher.
And this will be fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Hey, got no outs? Give him the green light. Hey, rolling up here.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. David Boucher will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
David Boucher.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, we got one. Come on, big dog.
Get him to second.
Hey, your turn, driver.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Come on, guys.
Hey, driving ain't nobody better right now. Hey, tee it up, drive the other way.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball, huh? Here's the ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end, as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. It had been a National League city for a half-century, but it's all about the junior circuit now at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. David Boucher will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And this will kick off the third base bag. And they're going to get it out. That'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Astros. David Boucher will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, David Boucher will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
Come on, big guy. See that? Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Hey, grounder right here. Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And that misses inside, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Roll it up on the ground. Let's go right here.
Watch the DP. Right here. Here we go.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, nobody out now.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Here we go.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
See that 2 ball, huh?
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Get in the shot. Right.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Hey, get your pitch up, man.
Come on, David. Hey, double him up. Let's go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Start it now. Come on now.
Advance him.
Do yourself. Roll it up, kid. Come on now.
Whoa, avoid the dude. Be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. David Boucher will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
David Boucher.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, roll it up.
Line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
21 runners on base. For the Astros, 4 runs.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Miami Marlins. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. David Boucher will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
David Boucher.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, come on, guys.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, plays at 1 now. Hey, stay hot, huh? Stay hot.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Now the 1-2.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone. David Boucher is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
Hey, no outs now.
First offering on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Here you go, guys. Let's go. Hey, like you can up there.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
All right, come on now.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Strike this guy out. Let's go.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
David Boucher will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
David Boucher.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now a hard liner toward short, but a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have... David Boucher will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Boucher.
Hey, double him up right here.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
David Boucher will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
All right, jump on him. Hey, we got 1 here.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 time right here. See and rip it up there. get your pitch. Make it happen right now. Hey, let's get the ball right here. Come on now. Your pitch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, infield, knock it down, make a play.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Need you right here, one time. Hey, get your good one up there, huh?
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Come on, guy.
Hey, let's turn it. Roll 2 right now.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And, guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 10-2. Good night from Miami.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.